Hungary's controversial Prime Minister Viktor Orbán won a landslide election 12 years ago, immediately starting a deep transformation of the country. It resulted in a bitter conflict with Brussels, with many concerned by the changes to the electoral system, media freedom and LGBT rights.
Well, when we look at the past 12 years, rule of law and democracy has deteriorated massively in Hungary, and we are now at a point where we have to ask ourselves if the country meets democratic standards at all.
One of the biggest points of contention was in 2015 over migration, when Orbán built a border fence and cranked up the anti-migrants rhetoric. Olaf, the EU's anti-fraud agency, also raised the alarm over the misuse of EU funds.
Everybody knows that the Hungarian government, especially Viktor Orbán and his clan himself, are very, very corrupt, probably the most corrupt government in Europe.
After Orbán won a third term in 2018, Brussels decided to go all out in its fight with him. The European Parliament activated a sanctions regime called Article 7, and the EU decided to link budget payouts to the fight against corruption.
These were very difficult discussions, very difficult negotiations. Mr. Orbán managed to get some sort of accommodating position, but certainly not not to the extent that he would have hoped for, or that he at least probably claimed that at home.
Now in Hungary, a six-party coalition is challenging Orbán's power. Their main message is Hungary belongs to the West and to the EU. But according to one expert, even if they win, the honeymoon with Brussels could be over soon.
If the opposition wins in Hungary, the government will be made up of many parties. And as we know, a government made up of many parties who have joined forces together only to get rid of the bigger enemy, it's not a stable government on the long term.
Frantescu added if Orbán stays in power, his base could be weaker, likely forcing him to be more appeasing towards his European partners and less disruptive.
We wanted to hear the opinions of Hungary's pro-government MEPs here in Brussels, but they didn't want to talk to us.